Hey friend, today I want to share three high value activities that will help you to build momentum so that you can consistently see new team members and new customers flowing into your business. Now, this is just ideas. It's not prescriptive, so it's not something you have to do. But what I've found is that by doing these activities consistently, it has built up momentum. And I've seen the type of results that I'm telling you that you can get. So last week I mentioned that I wanted to share some actual, activities that you can do. And so that's why I'm on here now, and I'm going to share them with you. But there are two caveats that I want to put in place because I don't want this to sound like do this and you're going to see all these results. I want to keep it really real. I want to be really honest with you because it doesn't work like that. These activities are fantastic, but you need to have a bit of a foundation to see the results, to make them work for you. Okay, so yes, three high value activities, but bear these two caveats in mind. First of all, momentum comes with consistency. And I don't want you to get that confused with massive action. Gosh, I really hate that. I really hate the whole massive action concept because it's not sustainable. So when I'm talking about momentum, I'm talking about a build up, a flow. Massive action has its place and it's really good for a boost to get you sort of off the ground. Think of it like when you're exercising, or if you have a weight loss goal and you maybe take some drastic action to get a few quick results, but then long term, you need a different strategy. In fact, a better analogy is a race. So I love Usain Bolt. I think he's amazing. I also love Mo Farah. I think he's amazing. But they run two very different races. Usain Bolt cannot keep up his pace at, what was it, like 9 point something seconds, 100 meters. He can't keep that pace up over 26 miles, right? So if it was likened, if what I'm about to share with you is likened to that sort of race, you might take massive action to really boost the results. But then I want to give you these high value activities that you can do long term over the marathon that is our business to give you the results. So consistency gives you the longevity. The massive action gives you the boost. That's the first caveat. I know it was a bit long, but it was worth me taking the time to explain it. And the second caveat is that unless you have a crystal ball, you won't know how long it's going to take. Now, your consistency will play a huge part in how long it takes, but you won't know exactly how long it's going to be. What I can say is that the more consistent you are, the quicker you're going to see results. So if you can make sure that you keep up your activity, preferably daily, you will see those results flowing into your business much quicker. And that's why I'm limiting it to three activities. And I'm going to make them really simple so that they're things that you can do every day and it won't take you literally longer than 10 minutes. 20 if you really want to take the time. But for me, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all it takes. Okay. So that's what I want to share today. But just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Jo Edgecombe. I'm an online marketer helping networking moms to balance business and babies and build huge businesses online around their family commitments. And the really huge impact in building those businesses to just keep it really simple. And that's what we're going to do today. Now, everything I'm going to share is based on attraction marketing. Attraction marketing, there's no other way. That's pure and simple. There's no better way, as far as I'm concerned, to build a business. And what I've found with attraction marketing is that by focusing on each of the pillars of attraction marketing, you create that momentum really quickly. So the three pillars of attraction marketing is attract, influence, enroll. Okay. And the three activities I'm sharing are directly in line with each pillar. So if you're doing each one on a daily basis, your business has no choice but to flourish. Okay, so let's talk about attraction. The attract high value activity that I'm going to talk about is actually cold calling. Now, I don't really subscribe to cold calling because I've had some pretty unfavorable experiences. But it's something that a lot of people do. And if you're just getting started, you might be doing this already. But if you do it in a more attractive way, you're going to have better results. So let's talk about cold calling as your first high value activity. And it's okay, wait, before we just start, in a sense, cold calling is separate to attraction marketing, because the principle of attraction marketing is to build up a warm network that you can then market to. But if you don't have that network, I want to tell you how you can still continue building your network whilst building your business. So I don't want you to stop building your business while you build up a warm network, which is why we're going to do some cold market calls, but in a really attractive way, so that you don't have that negative friction. Okay. So the high value activity of making 5 calls a day, that takes you literally about 5 minutes. Let me tell you why. Because first of all, not everyone is going to answer their phone. I make 5 calls a day and I speak to about 2 people. It's a good day if I speak to more than 2 people. And that's okay, because in those 2 calls, I actually build up a good relationship, and that's within that 5 minutes, because I don't know this person. And so I don't need to be spending 10 or 15 minutes on the phone with them. I'm introducing myself. I'm telling them what it's about. And I do business to business calls. So it's a business call. I have a really nice, very, very short introduction that I give to everyone that I call. And it's delivered so attractively that I get people listening. They want me to tell them what this thing is about. And I'm going to actually help you to do a script. That's a good idea. I'm going to help you to do your introductory script. Not today, clearly, because we're just talking about the activity. But having a really nice introduction on the phone helps. So 5 calls. And let me tell you what part of attraction marketing that is. It's actually inside of the influence, because it's not attracting because you're not pulling someone in, you're actually going out and approaching someone. So it's more in line with influence. Now, I start with that because it's so direct and you get a direct response. So I will generally get 1 or 2 appointments in the diary from doing this every single week. And that's enough for my business, believe it or not. And it works really well. So 5 calls a day, 5 minutes. Now, for the attraction piece, posting content. So this is part of my attraction, basically, because I'm getting out there, I'm getting out in public. Granted, I'm speaking with yourself and I'm helping you to build your business, but still, if someone comes to me and they see these videos, it's attractive because I'm speaking to them as much as I'm speaking to you. So they're getting to know part of me. This is part of me. And so putting out content is your attraction. That's your second high value activity. So imagine this. Imagine you're on your lunch break. I'm saying you know, if you have a job, you have a lunch break and you say, okay, I'm going to take 10, 15 minutes to just do a bit of business activity. You have 5 people that you're going to call. So you call those 5 people, you spoke to 2 of them and you didn't make any appointments. They're not interested. That's fine. But with your next 5 minutes, you put out a post. You post something on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever platforms you use. And you could remember, if you want to use more than one platform, you could post the same things across platform. So that's your next 5 minutes. You punch some stuff in your phone. Maybe you have a screen grab. Maybe you take a quick 2-minute video. You speak to your ideal audience. That's your second high value activity. And that is very high value because it lives on social media. Then you have an active presence on social media, and people a year from now could be coming across that video. And each time you put out a video, it's another magnet attracting people to you. It's that is high value, attractive behavior. Okay. So secondly, so you've made your 5 calls, you've put out a video, and now what is enrollment behavior? Now that's engaging. So on your content, you'll start to get people commenting, people sharing. But even if you're just starting and you don't have that engagement coming to you, you go out and be engaging. So you're going on, you're commenting on people's content, you are not just liking and hearting, you're actually giving feedback, you're answering questions, you're uplifting people, especially in the current world climate. Uplift is very important. So if you're a source of uplifting energy, trust me, that's very much an enrolling behavior. So that's your 15 minutes of working on your business. And if you can do that consistently, if you do that every day, you're going to build up momentum because you have content going out every day, attracting people to you. You're making those calls every day. You're actively reaching out, building influence, building relationship with people, attract influence. And then you're engaging, you're enrolling behaviors. You are posting, you are commenting, sorry, not posting, you are responding, you are commenting and uplifting your network. And that is very much an enrolling behavior. So you have your attract, you have your influence, and you have your enroll, your attraction marketing. And you are going to see that momentum building. And you're going to have people reaching out to you, and you're going to have people wanting to know more about what you do. And as you keep on making those calls and keep on posting that content, that's when you have a full pipeline. That's when you every day have someone to speak to. And on the topic of making those calls, I know that someone somewhere, maybe even you, will come across this video and go, I don't have 5 people to call a day. So then tweak it. Remember, I said this is not prescriptive. These are ideas. So instead of saying call 5 people a day, maybe you contact 5 people a day. And I don't mean spamming 5 people a day. Please do not spam people. I mean actually connecting with 5 people. So maybe instead of it being a cold call, maybe you warm up your already sort of linked audience. So if you have people on Facebook, you probably have friends that you don't speak to very often. Get onto their profile and start connecting with them and do 5 of those a day. Again, you could do that in 5 minutes. And at the end of 15 minutes, if you have performed those 3 behaviors, attractive behavior, influential behavior, and enrollment behavior, you will reap the results. If you would like ideas on some more of these examples, or maybe you want to come up with a way that works specifically for you, reach out, send me a message, ask me questions. I am here to help. Okay, listen, I hope that this has been helpful. Whatever you're doing with the rest of your day, though, you take care. God bless. Right now it's sweltering in the UK, so keep cool if you're here with us. And I will speak to you again soon, hopefully next week, when I will be sharing tips on how to get a really strong introductory kind of, I don't know, message for when you get in touch with those new contacts. Okay, you take care. God bless. Bye.